Oh, this is we actually carried some of this April and Casey tension obviously quite far into the process. I mean, you really, in animation, you really don't want to get to a point where you're cutting out stuff like this that is fully rendered, and you only do it under the worst of circumstances. And it's, and this was just one of those circumstances where again, the relationship was calling too much attention to itself. But I love the awkwardness of it. It just felt neat, the idea that these two characters, they love each other, but they just they're in a rut, and they're just sort of falling out of it. And it's about them not knowing what to say, and this long awkward pause, and the curtain billows open. And this was also whenever Casey was supposed to be hiding the fact that he was going out at night as a vigilante. And so he would go up to the roof, but then, he knows that she knows that he's going out, and she knows that he knows that he's going out. And that's sort of why everything was stuck in the chimney like this, because he was hiding him on the rooftop. And there's still something very charming to me about that. I like the idea. It just felt real. But again, it's not the Casey and April movie. It's the Ninja Turtles movie.
Batter up.
And this is the continuation where you sort of see when Raph and Casey first meet.
I'm sorry, man. I won't even.
And this guy would have been the first time. It would have been the first time we saw this guy, unlike in the final version where he was actually at the bank robbery, which is so this is just like another night for Raph. He's out doing his thing, and then Casey shows up, and there's kind of a cool. The reason I like the original intention of this scene, I thought it was a really neat throwback to the first movie. Whenever Casey was roughing up a bad guy and Raph stumbled upon him in a park somewhere, and then there's the whole, is that a Jose Canseco bat and all that kind of stuff. It was just really neat, and I like the idea especially of Casey trying to quote his class's Pain 101 line. And to me, it's as a Turtle fan, I just kind of giggled a bit whenever we did that, because it's cool, right? But again, the whole thing sort of had to get to the point, I think, a little bit quicker, so it ended up just being a little bit different in the final version of it. And it was his voice that tipped off Casey, not the fact that he looked like a big metal turtle. And this is sort of Casey figuring out. Casey was a little bit dumber in past versions. Him trying to piecing together that, that his friend Raphael is this famous night watcher that he's seen all over the place. And this would have been a reunion where they haven't seen each other in a long time.